What up, my guys? Welcome to another show, man. Sunday NBA talk with Jay and LJ. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. This is basically LJ show, my guys. I'm running on fumes today. I ain't gonna lie to you, my guys. But this is my guy LJ. If y'all don't know, my guy LJ from H Town. He does plenty of sports betting content, baseball, football. He does basketball, all that good stuff, man. So he got a lot of notes for us today. He gonna try to help us get some cash on today. What's up with you, LJ? LJ, everything cool with you?
Doing good, J Money. Always a pleasure to join the show with you. Like you just mentioned, I got a couple looks on pretty much every game, but I got some for the people to look at, consider, see if they can get some cash today. So let's get right into it.
Let's get right into it, man. We are not here to waste the people's time. I'm just hosting today, guys. So I'm letting you know that right now. I'm just hosting. I didn't even switch. Let's go over to the streets of Milwaukee here. This line was at Bucks -3. Now it says Suns -2.5. Giannis just got ruled out right before we just went live right now. LJ was talking about that. It looked like he was likely to play.
Mm-hmm.
And that's NBA Sundays, man. He was likely to play. He was warming up, and then it went from him warming up to where he's not even playing anymore, my guys. So they do get Chris Middleton back. They get they get Malik Beasley. I was gonna call cuz Mikal Beasley, but Malik Beasley, man, I barely got any sleep, man. But what we doing in this one, LJ? What you think in this game? What do you think about Giannis being ruled out at the last minute? Obviously, this game tips in about 30, 40 minutes.
Yeah, man. The NBA just doing the usual okie doke. He was likely to play an hour ago. Probably everybody probably put their money on the Bucks, thinking he was going to play. And all of a sudden they worried because Giannis not playing. But we already know how it goes, because we mentioned off camera that Damian Lillard didn't play the last game versus the Suns. So the fact that he's playing, I believe the Bucks still have a chance to be in this game and possibly winning, in my opinion, just because I think they have that advantage in the backcourt because the Suns have an issue. The last 6 guards in the backcourt have averaged 27 points on them. So I believe Lillard gets his points today over 24.5. -114 is the last time I saw the line at. So that's a good play for Lillard to get his points today. But far as the side, I couldn't come to it just because of the fact that the Bucks, first half is usually where I tend to get them. They're 20-11-2 against the spread in the first half at home. But I looked at the Suns, and they're second in the NBA, +4 margin on the road in the first half. So they played good as well. So likely, I think the Suns keep it close, and Bucks may pull away at the end of the game. So if I could trust the Bucks, I'll just take a little money line parlay with another team we'll talk about in order to get that juice down. But as far as the side, I didn't come to it just because I believe the fact that the Suns won the game the last time, 114-106, the Bucks will be in this game and possibly want to win it. Just because you mentioned all the time, they're in that second seed, in the East. So they're going to want to try to stay there right there for that playoff position. So I will lean money line for the Bucks as far as the side. But I'm on Damian Lillard points over 24.5, -114.
I bet that shit just went up too without Giannis in there. I bet you that just went up. They probably took it down for a little. It might the props might even still be down for this game, guys. Let me know if anybody in the chat. See if I appreciate my guy Mo in the chat, man, with $20 tip. Let me know what y'all see. Let me know what y'all see. Fucking Dame Lillard's points at in the chat, my guy. Shout out to my guy Mo in the chat, man. I appreciate that as well. My guy says Bobby Porter's props as well. Justin say he got on Suns +3.5, and that one went up to 30. They say this shit went up to 30 after the Giannis news, bro. Damian Lillard points up to 30, 29.5 on BetMGM. Somebody said they see 23.5. You might want to take that shit if they still got that. You know what I'm saying? But most people saying 29.5, so it's obviously a good look. I feel like that Grayson Allen threes coming back to Milwaukee might not be a bad look as well. Obviously, you never know when he's going to hit 5, 7, or only hit 1. But I did feel like that was a look that might not be too bad of a prop. But obviously, you got to look at Dame points. I mean, it's his team without Giannis over there. So if you bet in the game from a side, I can't say it's going to be a toss up. Like it's going to be especially with Giannis out at the last minute. We know that he was likely to play. Everybody bet him. Then now everybody going to take the Suns. So I don't fucking know, man. That's some Sunday shit right there for you, my guys. But yeah, Dame. This is Dame's game right here. It's all on him in this particular game. Let's go over here to the streets of Detroit in this one. Pistons getting 5.5 points at the house versus the Miami Heat in this one. We know that there's no Jimmy Butler. The Heat did just beat this team in the same arena as well. What do you got for this one, LJ? Do you think that Butler being out, does that matter for the Heat, or can they still get it done in Detroit here?
They possibly could because I just still believe they have the better players. But I didn't come to a side. I just rather take the under. I got it at 215. just because both these teams are trending in the under, especially the last 10. The Heat 9-1 to the under last 10 on the road. Pistons 7-3 to the under last 10 at home, 12-3 to the under the last 15 overall. So a lot of missing pieces on both sides of the ball. And like I said, I believe Detroit, they'll have a struggle to score 100 points. And the fact that Miami's missing 3 of the 4 top players as far as points and rebounds, I just believe it's going to stay under, just like it stayed the last game it was under. So we just keep riding Miami under on the road, man, just because they play defense. And the Pistons don't have enough offense, to overcome that, even with the injuries of Miami. So under is the best play in this game.
Yeah, that's a good look there. Yeah, the Heat been smacking on them unders as well. Unders are back in the NBA right now, man. The refs aren't calling them ticky-tack fouls. They're not calling the fouls that's like jumping into the defender. They're not calling any of the little bullshit, man. So that's why the unders have really picked up steam. It's this Asian guy at the casino. He loves betting overs. He's like, "What's up, man? What's up, man? I've been getting killed." I was like, "Man, stop betting them overs then." Shit, I mean, you got to notice, like, if you like to bet overs and they're not hitting right now, you need to stop betting them. What you gonna do? Keep betting them? So, my guy is pissed, man. Every time I see him, he's like, "Man, what's up, man?" It's like, shit, I don't know. I ain't out there playing, but definitely can't talk you off the under in this one. Obviously, the Heat are a defense first type of team, and they're missing the offense from Jimmy Butler out there. So definitely can't talk you off the under in this one, LJ. You weren't looking at any props in this one. I know Duran been going crazy, been getting like a double damn near every game. You didn't have any prop looks on this game?
No, I didn't come to any props. You can go either or with Bam or Duran as far as the rebounding situation, but it's just too many pieces for me to try to calculate to see who's going to have the advantages on the offensive side. So I just passed.
Hey, my guy Mark Hill in the chat, like Pistons first half on the money line.
Okay.
What else? He said, where was the Giannis impersonation? Man, I need some water today, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I'm running on fumes. And I did this show, like LJ asked me to do the show. I'm just like, bro. I went on ahead and did it like for my guy LJ, but if it wasn't for him, I am not in shape today, bro. Like, was drinking for about 12 hours yesterday, my guy. It was a crazy one. But I know Duran been going crazy though, like on the double doubles. He been getting like some 2020 games as well, man. So still wouldn't be a bad look in this game. Let's go over to the street to Dallas here. LJ Mavs getting 4 points at the house versus the Denver Nuggets. Nuggets, what they won, like I believe like 12 or 13. They've been smacking everybody, my guy. Obviously Luka's questionable in this one. They probably going hit you with the okie doke on this one again. You see what I'm saying? I don't know what to do with this game. I'm not betting against the Nuggets. They've been smoking everybody, even if they're down in the game and kind of just BSing. They just kind of turn it on at the last minute, man. So, what do you think about this game, LJ? You like something in this one?
I didn't come to a side just because I feel if they're gonna pull the okie doke with Giannis, it's a possibility they can do it in this game as well. Just because Kyrie didn't play the last game versus Denver and Luka played. So who's to say they're not going to do the same thing that they did to the Suns and Bucks game? So for that reason, I stayed off, man. But I will lean Denver just because they've been playing. 10-1 since the All-Star break, 7-3 against the spread the last 10. They just been rolling, man. They're tied for the number 1 seed versus OKC. I believe they do want that number 1 seed, and they're making that strong push, man, to that playoff standings. But Mavs coming back home, man, I can't trust them, bro. 3-7 against the spread, last 10 at home, but they've been allowing only 105 points their last 3 games. Denver only allowed 104 points their last 3 games. So I may look at the under 229 is the last time I saw it, just because I believe Denver is playing defense right now. They're really concentrating on the defensive side of the ball and letting their defense control their offense. Jamal Murray, putting people in positions to score, be successful. Also, we'll look at Eric Gordon in this game too. The Mavs tend to have an issue covering that power forward position, so I believe his rebounds and assists could be a nice look in this game. But the fact that the Mavs are struggling right now, man, and all they can really depend on is Luka, and he's questionable. So if they pull something he's not playing, I can't trust Kyrie to carry this offense, man. It's just not something I want to do with Denver, especially on national TV. Denver likes to show out in front of, the national audience. So if anything, I will lean Denver money line, probably parlay it with the Bucks. I got it at probably plus 166 last time I did it. So that would probably be my strong look. Money line parlay Denver with the Bucks. But other than that, I stayed off the side.
Yeah, and that money line parlay gonna be even better now that the Bucks are the underdog as
Yeah.
well. Guys. So definitely can talk you off taking the Nuggets in the money line parlay or even just laying the spread with them. Some people in the chat liking the Mavs. Anton, I hope I'm not saying your name wrong. He liked the Mavs on the money line. Paul
Okay.
T like Nuggets all day. He say can't trust the Mavs at the house.
Nope.
Lonzo say Mavs for sure. Who else? My guy Sean, he also liked that Miami and Detroit under with you as well, my guy. So
Hmm.
then Z French says that ain't nobody touching the Nuggets. They're gunning for that number one seed. AJ say Nuggets due for a regression. 77 figures say Nuggets own the Mavs. Nuggets -4 top play of the day.
Woo.
So I mean it's gonna be a really great game.
Yeah.
I've been sitting watching some games today. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'm gonna take a nap after the show and then I'm gonna try. I probably won't catch that Phoenix and Bucks game, but I'll probably wake up by the time
Yeah.
that Nuggets Mavs game for sure. Let's go over to the streets of Orlando in this one. LJ Magic Land 11 at the house versus the Toronto Raptors. Obviously, they just smacked up the Raptors at the house. I
Yep.
believe the Raptors have lost 6 straight games. I'm loving it. Like, just keep losing, please. Just keep losing. I'd like that. But what do you think in this spot? Obviously, the Magic, they're gunning for wins. They got playoff aspirations. They're trying to get ready for the playoffs. Raptors don't really have a ton to play for here. What do you think about in this game? Maybe another under spot?
Yeah, I could consider the under, but the Magic just smacked them up, and we know their record at home, 14-3 against the spread as a home favorite. So for that, I just think the spread's too big. I'd rather just focus on an individual player on Orlando just because of Banchero plays well at home. He had a
Mhm.
bad game the last game. He was only 5 of 15. So I jumped on his 6+ assists in Orlando to win at -130. I took that. I'm really considering the points as well. Just haven't, took it yet. I wanted to do some more numbers and see how I like it. But other than the side, I can't trust the Raptors, man. And the Magic have been doing well at home, but today, who's to say they want to win by, a -12? So
Mhm.
I just stayed off. Toronto, too many injuries. They don't have anybody on their front court. So the Magic should eat for as Wendell Carter, Franz Wagner,
Mhm. Fact.
Arrow. They all should eat in the front court, but I just
Barbecue
think
chicken.
yeah, that's it. I just think the Banchero, individual him, take a couple things with him and just get my money that way.
Yeah. So you like Bankero and his points prop in this one?
I haven't took the points. I got his 6+ assists and Orlando
Oh,
to
okay.
win. Parlayed it at
Okay.
-130 is what I
Oh,
got.
that sounds good too. Yeah, that sounds
Yeah,
like a good play. Because you getting it down some when you parlay it with them to win as well. So
yeah.
yeah, I mean the Raptors actually this shit was at 12 and then it went down to 11. That was kind of surprising there. I was trying to see if somebody was out for the Magic. Looks like it's just Jonathan Isaac with injury management in this one. So
Mhm.
it's a tough game for me. I mean, it's Magic or nothing for me. Like
Yeah,
I'm not looking towards the Raptors. There's not going to be many spots for the rest of the year that you're gonna hear me say, "Oh, I'm on the Raptors," like with confidence. I'm
yeah.
just like, I think it's a fade. I think they're like either a fade team or you just stay off the game, in my opinion. So Magic or nothing, like my guy Sean say in the chat and knowing jamming likes Magic in the first half and knowing y'all post y'all plays in the chat as well. Nairobi likes Nuggets in the first half -2. My guy Anton say Magic over 5.5 assists. I know he talking about
Yeah,
Bankero
but
though.
yeah,
He talking about Bankero, yep. And
yeah,
then yeah, like Sean say best ATM team as well, man. So y'all post y'all plays in the chat, my guys. We all trying to get this cash together.
yeah.
Jeremy says love when LJ is on, knows his stuff and breaks down his spots clearly. So shout out to my guy Jeremy out
I,
there. Richie on the early game likes Bucks Suns under
I
228
like it.
without Giannis in there. Let's go over to the streets of Washington D.C. in this one. Wizards getting 12 points at the house versus the Boston Celtics. I believe that no Derek White, Porzingis, or Jaylen Brown. I know Jaylen Brown's out for sure.
Hmm.
Jason Tatum's gonna play, and I'm pretty sure I saw that Derek White and Porzingis out in this one. Now you got motherfuckers pop up on the injury report for the Wizards. Like this team, if you can bet the Wizards to have, if you got like DraftKings something, you want to bet. I think you can do it on FanDuel too. If you want to bet the Wizards to have the worst record in the NBA. That's I believe it's safe. Let's put it like that. I know at some point it was like -120, then it was -140. I don't know what it is now, but even if it's less than -200, I would bet the Wizards to have the worst record in the NBA, my guys. Then you see Koulibaly pop up on the injury report, questionable. Kuzma pop up on the injury report, questionable. And then, if I'm not mistaken, Tyus Jones was ruled out in this game. So they like nobody wants to play for the. I'm pretty sure Tyus Jones was ruled out in that one. Let me see. Yeah, Tyus Jones is out on Sunday. So I mean, the Wizards
They just took
already
it off the
asked.
books. They just took it off my book.
They
That
probably
game.
did, bro. They probably did because Tyus Jones, they starting point guard out, and then you got like nobody wants to play. Koulibaly, Kuzma. Nobody, let me see here. Am I hearing something? Go ahead, LJ. What you like in this game?
I'm on the Boston first half, man. I took it early, -6.5. They're the number one team in the first half on the road. 26-7 against the spread in the first half on the road. 8-2 against the spread in the first half last 10. Plus 6.5 point margin first half on the road. So that's right there on it. I'm always going to take it if it's 7 or less. So I trust Boston will take care of business, even if they don't have their players in there. We see the Wizards don't care. They're sitting players
Mm-hmm.
too. Like you
Yes, for
say, they
sure.
want to have the worst record in the NBA. Obviously. So for that reason, I'm just going to continue to keep riding Boston on the road, especially versus the East in the first half. They're the number one team in the league on the road. So I'm going to continue to keep riding that. And I'm also going to jump on the Wizards team total under 109, just
I like it.
because 1-9 to their team total under in their last 10 games at
I
home,
like it.
8-18 in their last 26 games to their team total under, Jay. They cannot score. Might as well keep riding it. So those are my two biggest bets of the day today. Boston first half, Wizards team total under 109.
Hey, I'm not gonna be the one that talk you off that, my guy. Because I mean, especially without their starting point guard as well. Like 109.5 seems kind of high. I know that the Celtics might not really care about this game, but I mean, it won't take much for them to keep the Wizards under 109.5.
Yeah.
Man, I had an ad playing on my shit, bro. I thought it was like music that came in on your side, and it
Yeah.
was like playing in my ear. I was like, "What the fuck are you doing, LJ?" You like, what the hell are you talking about? It was an ad playing on one of my other screens over there, man. Shit was crazy. I'm like, "What the fuck is that, bro?" And it's playing loud too, bro. But yeah, now Wizards team total under is actually a really good look here, LJ. Like to be like you might talk me into that one, to be perfectly honest with you. Like 109.5 is too fucking much, man. FSU fan says don't pass out on us, bro. Take a goodie, a drink of Coke. No, bro, I hadn't drank a Coke in years, my guys. But
Me either.
I'm over here drinking water, drinking some vitamin water, man. I'll shake back, man. I'll be good by tomorrow for sure. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm running on fumes. I gotta get some food, man. I need to eat something spicy, man. But Wizard team total under Celtics first half. I'm not gonna be the one to talk you off here, LJ, like whatsoever. Those seem like the looks in this game, especially if Kuzma doesn't play in this one. Koulibaly is not major for them offensively, but he's like one of their main defensive guys. But even just without Tyus Jones, he's their starting guard over there. And without Landry Shamet, they don't want to win games. Sometimes their offense can really like sputter, and they have like 4 shot clock violations in a row, man. Wizards team is that team really is ass. Like, there's a G League squad right there, man. They should just forfeit the rest of the fucking games and don't even play. Like, that's how bad they are, man. Get this team the fuck out of it. Let's go over to the streets of San Antonio in this one. Spurs laying a point and a half at the house versus the Nets in this one. What are we doing with this one, LJ? I'd like to take the Spurs here, my guy, but I feel like they should have been like a 3-point underdog. I don't know about the Spurs being favored here, bro. I think they're gonna win the game, but somebody's sitting right with me with them laying points in this game, LJ. This game is in Austin as well. This is their second game in Austin, so they do have a little bit of advantage to start the game. Nets obviously never played in this arena, and then the Spurs, they just played versus the Nuggets in this arena as well. So they have the advantage here because this isn't a regular NBA arena here, LJ. What do you think about this game?
I came to the over in this game, Jamie. Over 218 is what I got to. I just looked at the numbers and I just figured instead of trying to take a spread or a side, the Spurs, I believe, will win the game, but I looked at it too and they were the favorite. And it brought caution to me because I believe the Spurs play better as a dog, So the fact that they are favorite, I'm just going to stick to the over because they tend to over in when they are favorite for the most part. The Nets 7-3 to the over last 10, 4-1 to the over last 5 on the road. And it went over the last game, 226, So I figured Nets can give me 113. Spurs can give me maybe 103, 105. That'll put you right over that 218, and it may go up, But like I said, as far as right now, 218 is what I got. And also a trend that I have is 15-1-1 to the over off a non-20-point score is the Spurs. So they didn't have a 20-point score the last game. I'm going to take the over just because I love taking my trends that I track because they tend to hit when you track them. So
yeah,
that's going to be my play over 218 for the Spurs and Nets.
The trend is your friend. Anton say he called the 1-800 gambler number, and they're telling me to ride with my boy Victor. Y'all know what I'm gonna do one day? One day I'm gonna do a show, a live show, and I'm gonna call the 1-800 gambler number. That's something I've been thinking about lately. And the title's gonna be J Money calls the 1-800 gambler number. And I'm just gonna see what they got to say, like, and then I'm gonna ask them, like, I'm thinking about betting this game. Like, what do y'all think on?
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask him, hey yo, I'm thinking about betting this. I'm thinking about betting Wizards versus Hornets. What do y'all think that I should? What do y'all think I should bet? Or well, I'm gonna do that one day, bro. If I wouldn't so bet today, I would do it today. But yeah, I gotta do a live show calling the 1-800 gambler. I gotta do it. I just want to see what they talk about up there. What's y'all advice? I'm thinking about betting this game. What's y'all advice? What side do you think I should bet on? Or like, how do I stop gambling? I want to know, like, what do they really got to say over there? You see what I'm saying?
They probably hang up on you.
No, they better give me a pick over there. Come on, give me a lock for tonight, man. I need to. I'm behind on my rent money. I got $500, man, to my name. So I'm saying my rent is $1,000, and I got $500. I'm trying to double it up on something. So what do you think that I should bet? That's what I'm gonna tell them, my guys. But yeah, maybe Spurs early here. Y'all know how I feel about teams coming off back-to-back playing the Pacers, but they did get smacked up as well. But traveling from Indiana to to Austin is not necessarily a short trip. I'd like to lean Spurs. I don't know about Phil. I just don't know about them laying points. I mean, it's a 14-win team here. The Nets ain't that fucking bad. They bad, but like, come on, bro. It can't be $100 to the Spurs. What are we doing here? All right, last game up, LG. Let's go over to the streets of LA in this one. Clippers laying 9.5 points at the house versus the Hawks in this one. Man, the Hawks are, they going down fast. You never know. The Nets could fuck around and get that last play in seeds. You know what I'm saying? LJ, what do you think about this game, my guy?
I couldn't come to a side. Both teams are, 2-3 against the spread their last 5 games. The Hawks, they're on the road versus the West. So the fact that they're missing players, I think the Clippers have, whoever's get ruled in. I know Harden may be out, but as far as they got George and Leonard, I think they can compete with the Hawks. I think they just got more as far as experience on their team. But I just want to stick to a prop, and I'm just going to continue to keep riding Dejounte Murray. I took his over 24.5 points, minus 118. He's hit it 3 out of his last 4 games. His PRA is also a good look as well, over 37.5. He's hit that 3 out of his last 4 games. So if you can get Dejounte Murray to get his rebounds, get 6+. If he can get 6+ assists, he should be able to get that PRA. But I'm just going to focus on the points because he's the scorer on that team. It's a lot of missing scoring on that team. So he's going to have to take that load up and try to keep his team in these games. So I just focus on the points, 24.5. I'm going to do a small sprinkle on his steals, 2+ steals at plus 150 because he's had 2+5 out of his last 7 games because he plays both sides of the ball. He can defend and D up. So if he get a couple steals, get the offense moving on a fast break, I think he can capitalize off of that. So Dejounte Murray over 24.5 points and a small sprinkle on the steals plus 150 is my
That's
play.
not bad. Look, yeah, Cuz almost hit a triple-double last game as well. 33 points, 9 assists, 6 rebounds. He's the offense. Even though they got Jalen Johnson back, and it's crazy. First game back, he go out there, played 35 minutes, scored 26 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds. Dude, Johnson, bro, is really a fucking baller, bro. And it's crazy because you can tell they're night and day without him out there now. They still lost to the Jazz with him, but DeAndre Hunter had 27 off the bench as well and balled out. But yeah, Dejounte Murray, cuz been balling over there, man. I feel like his rebounds assists could be a good look today, to be honest with you. And if his rebounds at 4.5, I think that's a little too low. Even though Johnson's coming in there stealing some of them, I think 4.5 is a little too low. Murray, the way he's playing right now and the usage that he's using for the Hawks, he could go for a triple-double like any given night. You see what I'm saying? So I think that's really not a bad look, man. I'm fucking hungry as hell. Staying there talking about some food and shit. Somebody else said I need some Jamaican soup. Jeremy said, "What's your best bet, man?" Hydration is my best bet for today, my guy. That's my best bet for today, my guy. But let's get out of here, man. I don't have anything, guys. I gotta get some sleep. I gotta get some water, some fucking liquor. I gotta get some IV. All lit. LJ, this is LJ show. I'm just hosting today, my guys. LJ, what you got for us today, my brother? Official picks and leans, props, whatever you got, my brother.
Got you. We're gonna officially ride with the Heat and Pistons. I got it at under 215. Just focus on the under. It's been hitting, so might as well keep cashing. I took in a Raptors Magic game, Banchero, 6+ assists, Orlando to win, minus 130. heavy on Boston, man. First half -6.5. And I'm also on the Wizards team total under 109. I'm on the Spurs Nets over 218. I'm on the Hawks, Dejounte Murray's points over 24.5 -118. And then last but not least, we're gonna ride with the Bucks and we're gonna ride with the Denver money line parlay plus 166. Even though Giannis has been ruled out, I believe the Bucks still will win the game because the Suns beat them the last game, and they're gonna be looking for some revenge. Damian Lillard is gonna have to show out today because he is the offense. So the fact that those points went up, I'm glad I got in and got it at 24.5. So he's gonna have to perform. Bucks should, at the end of the day, win the game. And of course, I'm trusting Denver to beat Dallas because I believe Dallas cannot compete with the offensive power that Denver has right now. So those are my plays, man.
And the Mavs defense is ass as well,
Yes.
man. But yeah, I post y'all best. That's some good looks there. That's some good looks. And now the Wizards team total unders and Celtics first half is a really great look as well. The Wizards aren't a real basketball. This is a glorified G League squad out there. And they definitely keep an eye on Kuzma as well. If they don't have him, they definitely probably not going over their fucking team. They might not touch 100 points tonight, my guys. But y'all post y'all best play in the chat. What you see? What you see?
First half went up to 8 on Boston.
Oh, okay. I thought you saw some over there. Say what? I get like, okay, damn, who was that? You know what I'm saying?
Hey. I'm just glad I got in, man. You got to get in. Early.
You got to get in. You got to get in where you fit in. One time for the one time.
Yes.
You do what I'm saying. Gabriel likes Raptors Magic. He likes Jalen Suggs over 12.5 points. Shout in the chat. That's a good look there. Grayson Allen over 11.5 points. Going back to Milwaukee, that's a good look there, Danny, my guy. And I couldn't talk you off looking at Grace. If Grayson Allen's going to get over that 11.5 points, I was going to call because Grayson Allen. If he gets over that 11.5 points, then that means he's going over his 2.5 threes as well.
Exactly.
Like when he gets hot, he gets to be a sniper from three. He used to play for Milwaukee. That's definitely a motivation spot. Anton likes Bucks on the money line still, even without Giannis, and he likes DeJounte Murray over 4.5 rebounds. That's a good ass look there. Justin McIvy, Durant over 25.5 points. Best bet. I like it, my guy. I can't talk you off. Suggs over 2.5 assists. That's been cashing as well. Anton, come on, Wizards money line, bro. Come on, bro. What we doing here? If that shit cash, hey, we gotta give you plenty of we gotta give you plenty of praise tomorrow's show, Anton. I'll remember that as well. Eddie Cash said his best bet is for me to get some Vietnamese pho. Pho. I like to say pho, but it's pho. I know how you know what I'm saying. I know how it is, but Jalen Duren over 13.5 points. Now, I actually really like that Grayson Allen over 2.5 threes. I'm not going to be the one that talks you off at all. Magic team total over. Can't talk you off whatsoever. Jay, you looking like Gafford for Dallas. Come on, man. Come on. He probably hung over tonight. He probably hung over too. You know what I'm saying? But it's all love, man. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. That's the show. LJ came through with plenty of looks, man. Y'all ride with LJ today. I don't have anything today. Didn't even really like the card, but I'm not lying, man. I'm just not really feeling it today, guys. Just had a long day yesterday. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm gonna start looking at the card already for tomorrow. Try to have something for you guys. Today I'm taking it. I gotta get hydrated. I gotta get ready for the upcoming week. You see what I'm saying? But let's have a huge week. Starting today, right with my guy LJ. Y'all go follow him on Twitter right now at LJ Sports Media. Follow him. Hit the like button as well, man. Hit the like button for a Sunday show, guys. It's all love. I hope y'all enjoy the games. Hope y'all make some cash. Best of luck with whatever you're betting today, my guys. And we out. Let's go.
Let's go,
baby. Let's cash.